does a catfish
Get
fall
catfished.
for a catfish? You know.
I know how the game works.
How the game works.
If he ends up being Connor, I'm gonna slap the taste out of his mouth.
Dear Neve and Max, my name is Jonathan. I'm 25 years old and live in Northern California.
My name is Jonathan.
I know. I was trying to remember the name of the guy from Monterey. Wasn't Jonathan. What was his name?
Was it?
Anyway, I have fallen in love with a guy named Connor who lives near San Francisco. It all started when we matched on Tinder over 5 months ago. We connected on a mental level and shared similar interests. One day, Connor went off the grid.
Ghosted.
He never went onto his Tinder account, so I could not communicate with him. That is until recently, when he reappeared. Anyway, I let it go, and once again, we hit it off. But 5 months is a long time not to meet, or at least talk on the phone. I admit, I do love him, and I've tried not to, but I can't help it. I'm really starting to get concerned that I'm being lied to.
What are you doing here?
I need your help.
So who are you?
My name is Johnny. I didn't mean to catfish you. I'm not out to my family, and I've never dated a guy up until this year.
Okay, Jonathan, I can't believe it's you. It's crazy.
I don't think we've ever known you as Jonathan. You were Johnny.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you would help me, being as I was a previous catfish.
I feel like you'd be less likely to get catfished having been a catfish, because you know
I know how the game works.
how the game works.
I know the excuses. I know everything.
Did you go out on some dates?
No, I didn't go on dates.
So you haven't had a relationship since Andrew?
No.
Wow. So you've
No,
never hooked up with a guy?
No, I've never hooked up with a guy.
Have you ever kissed a guy?
Oh yeah, Cameron.
Right, your ex?
My ex, he was my first kiss and everything, you know? When he broke up with me, like, you know, it left me like really depressed. So I made the fake profile, hoping to match with my ex and see if he had moved on. With Connor, I think he reminds me of my ex. And like I'm trying to like have like the same relationship as I once had.
Could it be your ex? How much does he remind you of your ex?
Well, there's something I didn't tell you guys.
Here we go.
Connor told me that he lives with my ex.
What?
What?
Why wouldn't you have called your ex and be
I've
like,
tried.
hey,
He doesn't answer my calls and he won't answer my texts.
Can you think of any reason why Cameron would invent a fake profile to match with you?
Yeah, I don't know what his motive would be.
Comes back for Monterey. He gave him a Monterey phone number? The guy says he's from San Francisco.
that's right. That's weird.
Why does he have a Monterey phone number?
Could be someone who saw the episode, who knows Johnny and wanted to mess with him.
No, but this person also knows Cameron.
Which means they have to know Johnny pretty well.
Still could be Andrew.
My ultimate feeling from today is that his main goal was to get back with his ex. And it's like hitting me pretty heavy.
Or it's Johnny himself.
He wants to get back with Cameron, but Cameron won't talk to him.
So
So
this
he
is
made
all-
a thing look like it could be Cameron.
No.
So yes, he's using us to get to Cameron. It's the only thing that makes sense. If Connor says he lives with Johnny's ex-boyfriend, Cameron, why don't we just call Cameron?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Hi, Cameron, this is Neve and Max from the hit MTV series Catfish. We don't know if you saw an episode that we did that involved your friend Johnny. Believe it or not, Johnny is now back on the show. He believes he might be getting catfished himself, and you might be able to help clear some of that up for us. Please give me a call back on this number. Thank you.
Okay, so the plan is to go pick up Johnny and go straight to San Francisco.
I mean, like, the last year and a half of his life has been,
Very Cameron-centric.
yeah.
Let's just get him in the car. We'll shake him a little bit. Maybe he'll come clean about something he hasn't told us. I mean, you are obsessed with this guy. You dated him for a month. Then he gave you the it's not you, it's me routine. I think that you could be using us to get to Cameron. Is that the truth?
No, it's not.
Is that the truth?
It's not the truth. If I want to see him that bad, I would. Let's just find out who the hell it is, and then we'll answer your question whether it's me or not. Like,
You got a missed call from Cameron.
what?
All right, I'm calling him. Hi, Cameron?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Max and Neve from Catfish.
The reason we called was, obviously, it has to do with your friend, Johnny.
Yeah, I am familiar with the scenario where he was on your guys'
Got it. Turns out that after the episode aired, Johnny ended up becoming friendly with a guy named Connor. And Connor told Johnny that he actually was your roommate.
Gotcha. Definitely don't know anybody named Connor. I've never had a roommate named Connor. I think that Johnny is a really nice guy, but what we had done in the short period of 3 months, we had just exchanged a lot of text messages. It was so odd to me that he formulated this idea that we were dating and that he was in love with me because he didn't even know who I was. It was weird after that. I don't want to lead this person on. I want to mix myself, but I also don't want to go directly up front to them and say, hey, I'm not interested.
Right, you should have said that.
Is he with you guys?
Yes. He's in the car with us, yeah.
Okay, obviously, Johnny, sorry that I wasn't direct and open with you, but I have...
You kind of led me on. You know, you should have just like been like direct from the beginning and said, like, you know what, it's not gonna work out. You're not my type or whatever, and that would have hurt less.
It wasn't even a breakup because we were never dating. That's the thing. Like
This night,
Yeah.
in response to our text to Connor yesterday, he wrote back, "Is this really Catfish?" Fair. I said, "Hey, Connor, yes, it's Catfish. We need to talk." I said, "Are you free to meet up with us tomorrow?" He said, "Oh shit, yes, I am."
Wait, here's
Oh,
here's someone.
someone on foot
Is it a foot or on a bike?
through the hedges.
It's a girl.
Do you know this girl? Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm Neve.
Hey,
What's your name?
Shayna.
Who is Shayna?
Just some girl.
Just some girl.
How do you know Johnny?
Me and him had like a thing going on.
What kind of thing?
Like we went on dates, we kissed, and
You hooked up?
yeah, like I fell for him.
I thought he was gay.
I thought he was straight.
Well,
This is so embarrassing.
how did things end with you guys?
He just like, just stop talking to me, just drop me. You at least could let me know. Don't just leave somebody hanging.
And then how did the Connor profile come to be?
I saw the show and I feel like, okay, what could I do to kind of like get back at him maybe a little bit?
You made Connor.
Yeah.
You matched on Tinder.
How
Yeah.
did you know all that stuff about Cameron?
Mutual friends. He used to talk about his ex a lot.
Why did you stop hanging out with Shayna?
I don't want this to come off as like I was just using you or like exploring my sexuality, because I did like what we had, but I just wasn't interested.
But you should have said that. Why didn't you say it? You had plenty of time to say it right in my face. It's like, no. You had
Yeah.
plenty of time to say it.
It's just amazing to me how you spent all day yesterday whining. Cameron didn't give me clear signals. Meanwhile, you did the exact same thing to
I
Shayna.
don't know what to say. This whole thing is embarrassing.
So how do you think I felt?
Basically, I want to say it to your face and say that I'm sorry, and because I never meant to hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So, I'm sorry for that, and I hope you can accept my apology.
You're still not giving me an answer.
What answer do you want? If I'm gay? If
Or are
I'm
you bisexual?
I don't know the answer to that. I could be either one. I haven't explored enough to know that, and I don't think that's anybody else's business.
The question you really want to know is he into you?
Right.
And he's not. And that sucks.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Just the way that we told Johnny his relationship with Cameron is over. I think you guys should probably let this go. Thank you for helping clear this up
Sure.
and for being honest and communicating your feelings to Johnny so that he can learn from them.
Shayna, what's been going on?
Not too much. Hanging out, chilling.
Have you talked at all to Johnny?
Come on, give us an update.
Yes, we're friends. We are friends. And we hung out like 2 weeks ago. Went to a baseball game.
Did anyone get to first or second base?
No, none of that. We actually had fun. We enjoyed the game.
Now that you're finished with him and you're not confused, are you dating someone else?
No, I'm kind of talking to somebody, not dating, but talking.
I haven't been up to much except for school and work.
No one special right now?
No, I've been back on other dating sites just to see what comes around my way. But, everybody that I do match with, they're like 50 miles away and stuff like that.
We need you to fall in love with someone on the internet again so we can get you in episode number 3.
Yeah, you gotta go for a hat trick now.